Hello, let's provide a solution to this math problem, which is the square root of x multiplied by the square root of x. This is equal to 4 square root of 4. So what is the value of x? Solution, okay? So we have the square root of x multiplied by square root of x. This is equal to 4 square root of 4, okay? So to solve for the value of x, first we square both sides, we square both signs to eliminate the first square root sign. Okay, so that means we'll have x multiplied by the square root of x. This is equal to 4 squared. Remember, we square both signs. Multiplied by, now square root of 4 squared, we eliminate the square root sign so that we'll have 4. Okay, so now as you can see, this is 4 squared multiplied by 4, which is in the form of a raised to power n multiplied by a raised to power m, which we can express as a n plus m. Okay, so we'll have x multiplied by the square root of x. This is equal to 4 raised to power 3. All right, so now we proceed. We'll have, we square both signs again, square both signs, so that now we'll have x squared, okay, multiplied by, we eliminate the square root sign, okay, second square root sign, so multiplied by x, this is equal to 4 raised to power 3 raised to power 2, okay. Now as you can see, applying indices identity, a raised to power n multiplied by a raised to power m, which is equal to a raised to power n plus m, we are going to have x squared. This is x squared multiplied by x raised to power 1, so that you'll have x raised to power 3. This is equal to 4 raised to power 3 squared. Okay. Now, as you can see, if we apply this identity, if you have a raised to power n raised to power m, we can be able to express this as a raised to power m raised to power n. Okay, so let's apply this identity so that we're going to have x cubed. This is equal to 4 squared raised to power 3. Okay, so now if you say 4 squared, this is equal to 16. Okay, so that you're going to have x cubed. This is equal to 16 raised to power 3. Okay, so now we take 16 raised to power 3 on the left hand side, so that you're going to have x cubed minus 16 raised to power 3. This is equal to 0. Okay, now as you can see, x raised to power 3 minus 16 cubed, this is the difference of cubes expressed as a raised to power 3 minus b cubed. This can be expressed as a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, so now we're going to have x cubed minus 16 cubed. This is equal to x minus 16. Then you're going to have x squared plus, this is 16x plus 16 squared, which is 256. This is equal to 0. Okay, so let's proceed as of x cubed minus 16 cubed. We have x minus 16, then into the bracket x squared plus 16x plus 256. This is equal to 0. Now, as you can see, we have x minus 16. This is equal to 0. And that shows that the first value of x, you can call it x1, is equal to 16. All right. So now we have the second part. We have the second part, which forms a quadratic equation, which we express as x squared plus 16x plus 256. This is equal to 0. That's a quadratic equation, as you can see, with our a, with a equal to 1, with b equal to 16, and c equal to 256. Okay, so now if we evaluate the discriminant value of this quadratic equation, which we express as b squared minus 4ac, if it's less than 0, that shows that we have complex root. So let's see if we have less than 0. So if b squared, this is 16 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 1, times C, which is 256. All right? So this is equal to 256 minus, this is 1024. Then we'll have negative 768. Okay? Negative 768, which shows that we have two complex roots. We have two complex roots. Okay? We have two complex roots. How do we solve for these two complex roots? We solve by introducing the quadratic formula, which is expressed as minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, divide everything by 2a. Okay? So let's apply this quadratic formula. So as you can see, we have our b is equal to 16. So we'll have negative 16 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 16 squared, minus 4 times 1 times c, which is 256, divide everything by 2. Okay, so that we're going to have negative 16 plus or minus. Now this is the square root of 16 squared. Actually, this is the discriminant, which is equal to negative 768, divide everything by 2. All right, so now as you can see, we have negative 16 plus or minus negative 768. We can express it as 256 multiplying by 3, multiplying by negative 1, divide everything by 2. Okay, negative 16 plus or minus the square root of 256 times 3 times negative 1 divided by 2. Okay, so that we're going to have negative 16 plus or minus the square root of 256 is 16, and the square root of negative 1 is given as I, and then now we'll have the square root of 3, divide everything by 2. Okay, so that now we're going to have negative 16 divided by 2. This is negative 8 plus or minus 16i divided by 2. This is 8i square root of 3. All right, so that now that means that we have two possible values here, so that I can call this x3 is given as negative 8 plus 8i square root of 3, and x, that is x2, I'm sorry, that is x2 is given as negative 8 plus 8i square root of 3, and x3 is equal to negative 8 minus 8i square root of what? 3. All right, so that shows that we have three solutions. That is, our equation has got three solutions, whereby we have three solutions, whereby x1 is equal to 16, x2 is given as negative 8 plus 8i square root of 3, and x3 is equal to negative 8 minus 8i square root of 3, and this actually, these are imaginary roots, and this is only the real root. But essentially we have three solutions to our equation. So thank you for watching, and kindly follow again for you to understand, and hit that subscription button. Thank you for watching.